Welcome to SBDC Day 2021. In order to be safe and comply with social distancing recommendations, we are missing the opportunity to meet and see you in person this year. We usually hold an event at the state capitol showcasing our clients and their wonderful products and services. Some of you have joined us in sampling great food and other products. Unfortunately, we can't offer this in a video, but you can patronize these great Connecticut businesses and support their revival and growth. SBDC Day was also an opportunity to meet and chat with supporters of Connecticut small business, including the public leaders on this video, as well as state legislators who found time during their busy session to stop by and show support. What is SBDC and why is there an SBDC Day? SBDC is a statewide resource for small business and part of the largest economic development program in the United States. We are one of 62 small business development centers that collectively host over 1,000 centers employing more than 5,000 professional advisors who provide no-cost, confidential management and technical assistance to over 1 million Americans each and every year. We are truly appreciative to have joining us on this video today, David Lehman, Commissioner of the Connecticut Department of Economic and Community Development. DECD has been a great supporter and true partner since the reestablishment of SBDC in Connecticut over 7 years ago. This past year was marked by enormous challenges that seemed like a daily tidal wave of problems and a need to quickly respond with no prior playbook. Many public agencies and individuals stepped up, but in Connecticut, the DECD was truly one of the most responsive and effective in their efforts to ensure the economic recovery of our communities. SBDC's efforts in response to the COVID-19 pandemic actually started with a phone call from Commissioner Lehman as he rallied his team and others to help the state achieve a disaster declaration that resulted in Connecticut businesses getting access to federal emergency financial assistance before almost any other state. I want to publicly thank Commissioner Lehman and his entire team for not just working 24/7 to bring assistance to the state, but also for their unflagging spirit and commitment throughout the challenge. I think I speak on behalf of all of our community partners in saying we were inspired by the entire DECD team's dedication to help those in need.
So it's great to be here today to celebrate really SBDC's strong commitment to small business in the state of Connecticut. I've got to know SBDC well and Joe and his team over the past 2 years in my seat at DECD, and they really are our largest partner in the state, and never has small business been more important than this past year. And we saw that firsthand with respect to the pandemic, how crucial small business is in helping navigate the pandemic, how quickly they adapted to COVID protocols, keeping their employees safe, keeping their customers safe. The resilience of Connecticut small business was well on display in 2020, and it could not have been done without SBDC. So this is really great to celebrate small business in Connecticut and what SBDC does. In particular, this past year, navigating the alphabet soup of what came out of Washington, what the state was doing, whether it was PPP or EIDL. The state took in close to $11 billion across well over, depending on how you look at it, 80,000 businesses across many of these programs. Connecticut small businesses would not have been able to do that without the help of SBDC and their team. SBDC, it's not just one type of business. Their profile, their client profile is diverse, just like the state of Connecticut. So whether it's a startup or a Main Street business, a biotech business, or a personal services business, SBDC works with all types of small businesses. Again, really happy to be here today with you and your team in celebrating small business. Here's to a great 2021.
Now I would like to introduce the District Director of the Connecticut SBA office, Catherine Marx. SBA is the principal funder of SBDC and administers other programs that provide support to small businesses across the country, including SCORE and the Women's Business Development Sectors. SBA Connecticut provides outreach, information, and technical assistance to organizations like ours, as well as to lenders and directly to businesses. Catherine joined SBA last fall and has had an immediate impact. We have enjoyed partnering with her and her team on webinars, events to promote federal emergency funding, and very importantly, accessing their ability to get questions answered and provide guidance on the flurry of federal programs that were launched over the past 12 months. We are very happy that Catherine is joining us to share her remarks on SBDC Day.
Connecticut's Small Business Development Center provides comprehensive business assistance throughout Connecticut. SBDC is a trusted resource partner, a true extension of the SBA as we strive to help small businesses start, grow, expand, and recover during this unprecedented pandemic. I encourage entrepreneurs and small business owners to make an appointment and meet with the SBDC professional advisors. That is a sure path to meet your small business goals. Happy to be here to celebrate SBDC Day in Connecticut. Truly a team that has made a difference here in 2020 and 2021.
There's no doubt that the UConn School of Business is a powerhouse. In 2019-20, its 130 full-time faculty served approximately 3,000 undergraduate students on 4 campuses, 2,000 graduate students in 7 master's programs, and 50 PhD students. Last spring, while facing its own pandemic challenges, the School of Business responded immediately and effectively to help CT SBDC identify and hire adjunct faculty and graduate students who were able to provide subject matter expertise to our clients. During one of the most challenging business climates in generations, UConn students were able to get hands-on experience while creating tools that CT SBDC advisors continue to use as they work with their clients. The effort was impressive and the impact lasting. Additionally, the university administration moved quickly to process hiring of new SBDC advisors and staff as a result of CARES Act funding. This assured resources were available within a few weeks when the need was greatest. I'm very pleased that John Elliott, Dean of the UConn School of Business, is here to offer his thoughts on SBDC Day.
Matt, thank you for welcoming me today. It's a pleasure to be here. We at the UConn School of Business are very proud to host the SBDC for Connecticut, and I'm glad today to be able to celebrate with all of you the national recognition of SBDCs around the country. Here at UConn, we like to think that we prepare the next generation of leaders in all of the academic programs that we conduct. But our relationship with the SBDC really often works collaboratively to bring those students into various relationships with the SBDC clients and the small and medium-sized companies in the state of Connecticut that can use our help. So our goals often overlap via internships. The Verge Consulting Program is a case where a number of our students work closely with SBDC advisors and clients. So it really is a collaborative activity. Working with the SBDC, we can help launch companies. We often launch companies that are initiated by our students and by our faculty. And those students and faculty start companies, but those companies benefit mightily from the advice and counsel of the SBDC advisors. So after a long and difficult year, it really is an appropriate time to think about a more normal time for UConn, a more normal time for the SBDCs, and together we're poised to help Connecticut reemerge and surge economically going forward. Thanks for joining us today and help join me in celebrating Connecticut's SBDC.
Thank you for joining with us today. While unfortunately unable to celebrate with you in person, the support of our partners, the resiliency of our business owners, and the dedication of our advising team has helped us to achieve great things in a year that has challenged all of us. In 2021, keep an eye out for several new initiatives from CT SBDC as we launch cybersecurity and intellectual property, trademark, and copyright programs, as well as a new business development program for minority business owners. Thank you for your support of Connecticut's small businesses. We encourage you to visit those you have heard from today and to support Connecticut's 350,000 small businesses, each of whom help our communities be unique and special places to live, dine, and shop. We look forward to being with you again next year.